Alrighty, this is the best way of doing this, right? Okay, so this is a 2006 Kia Sorento, okay? And some motors are sideways and this one is forward, okay? It comes right up into the grill here and everything's in front. Alright, so my belt was squeaking and so I decided, well, I'm going to come out here and tighten some of the belts. Alright, so I took the cap off here so I can get more sunlight because a couple of spots is a little dark. However, now you got this section right here on this particular model that tightens this up, which tightens this belt for your power steering pump and all that. And over here, I don't have AC on this thing. So, but for the AC one, it's this bolt down here to tighten up this wheel right here to tighten your belt. Okay. Now, the one was loose was this one right here, the bottom one. This one's a little bit more trickier. So, as far as I gather on this particular model, all right, all these bolts is, what is it, 14s. Let me double check. Yeah, 14. So all these tighteners, adjustments, is 14s. Okay. This one you actually have to get underneath the car. And the best way I found to do it for sunlight purposes only is I took my wheel off. Alright. And let's see if I can get a good vision here. Alright. Dig up underneath this thing. Alrighty. Let's see if I can find it with this camera. There it is. Okay. Now what that would do is tighten up what you call the bottom belt through your alternator. Now on this particular model, it's got basically like a U-clamp. You don't have to loosen up the alternator bolts. Okay? So you just have to tighten that up. And it's that simple. You may have a plastic cover plate that you may have to get out of the way, but this one was particularly easy. It's straight from this cover plate right here. So it's fairly easy for me to get to, especially when you're up underneath the car. Now, just a reminder, y'all, since I'm under here doing a video, alright, let me check this out. This is your U-joint for your steering. While you're under here, or every so often you need to do this anyway, there's a U-joint for your steering, and you just kind of shake it a little bit. If it shakes, it's loose. Okay, you're going to have to replace it fairly quickly. Hear that sound? I don't know if you can hear it. However, this U-joint need to be replaced. It's not an emergency, but the quicker the better for some. All right, I've driven cars all my life with slack in the steering, so I'm more comfortable with slack. Anyway, so looks like I'm gonna have to replace a U-joint for my steering fairly quickly. Joy, joy, joy. But there we go. All right, this is a couple of different spots for the Kia Sorento.